Hey guys, hi beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to apply for your Kenyan passport through the eCitizen website. So this is for a Kenyan citizen who is living in the USA. If you have a passport that is expired and you'd like to renew it, this is the first step that you have to take: going online and filling on the application form. So this is the website. You can just write eCitizen, and as soon as you click on it, the website comes. And then the second thing that you have to do is to sign in. I'm gonna click on sign in, and that page comes up. If you've been in Kenya and you've tried applying for these documents, you know how hectic it used to be before all this. Thank God for technology. It has made things far much easier, because who would have thought now we can apply for our passports all the way from the USA. For today, I'm just going to do the part one of the application, which is the online application. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the website. So I'm going to type my email address here. Those are all the services that are being offered inside the website or on the website. And because I am not a new applicant, so I'm going to ignore the first box. I'm going to go to the second one, which says Directorate of Immigration Services, all the visa applicants. That's where I fall. It's going to bring me to this particular page that has my photo. I'm supposed to have a photo there, and my profile all the way down, recent applications. And then I'm going to go to passport application form for adults. I click there. So when I click on that, it's gonna bring me to this particular page. So the first one is the category. So I'm just gonna scroll down. The page says Directorate of Immigration and Citizen Service. So number one, we start with the category, passport owner. I have to choose what kind of an owner I am. It's my application, not for a kid. And then I click next. It says changes that you make will be saved as draft and will not reflect in the application until you submit the form at the end. So one funny thing is, I tried doing this from my laptop, and every time that I would close the browser, every time I came back, my application was not saved. The details were not saved, and I had to start from scratch. I'm not so sure what I was doing wrong, but as soon as I went onto my phone, the application was automatically saving. So here we go. Number two, passport application for adults only, person over 18 years. I'm gonna ignore all these. The details that you need, or the instructions of everything that I can advise you to read all this. And what happens after once your form has been physically submitted to the immigration offices, which in this case is Washington DC. And I'm gonna talk about that in part two, because I have to travel all the way to Washington. It's just another whole task and expense by itself. But anyway, you have to go there for biometrics, for your fingerprints to be taken. So let's just proceed from the instructions. Go to the next page. Are you a dual nationality? Yes or no? Passport type, you choose ordinary, and then you click on the button below. First time passport, no. Replacement of previous passport. Passport page count. And then here I'm gonna fill my previous passport number, and then personal immigration number, or the immigration file number. So this is where the number is. When you go to your passport, the fourth page from the back, it's written visa or visas. That is where the immigration file number. It starts with an R, and then the rest is written with a pen, like with an ink pen, and there's a signature there. So that number that starts with R, that is your immigration file number. Location of submission, where am I gonna submit it? I'm gonna submit it at Washington DC. Names, this is your first and your second name, and then you put your surname at the far right. And then on your place of birth, you just follow that instruction there, your year of birth, and then a dash, month, dash, and date. Special peculiarities, none for my case. And then it's asking for my KRA PIN or my KRA number. So you're gonna put your KRA number. I believe you have your KRA number or PIN with you. So the next step is birth entry number. So the birth entry number, you go to your birth certificate, your Kenyan birth certificate. There's a number that is right under your place of birth, profession, whether you're a CEO, financial officer, sales manager. What is your marital status? Umeoa, olewa, married. And then the maiden name. These are the names that you're born with. Your original first, second, and surname. And then the place of marriage. You have to fill the country where you did your marriage from. Has your name been changed other than by marriage? Like, is there anything else that made you change your name other than marriage? Yes or no? And for my case, it's no. Reason for travel, okay, visit. Probably you're going to visit. Your country of residence. So this was a very tricky part. It's asking for the postal address. So I'm just gonna put my street address for now. Whenever you see a star or an asterisk, that is compulsory. And then postal code, I was not able to put my postal code in the US. So you know what, I'm gonna use the postal code for where my post office box was in Nairobi. I just put the Nairobi GPO postal code. Now it's taken me to my parents' details. I'm gonna put father's details available, and then I'm gonna put father's details there, my father's names, and then I'm gonna put my father's ID number, assuming that is it. That's passport number, that is not compulsory. Father's place of birth, you can put that, Kisii. Father's postal address, and then you can put postal code. Let's just say it's Ahero, and then you can put father's phone number starting with 254. Mother's details, mother details available. Then you put mother's full names. Next, mother's ID number, mother's passport number, not compulsory, mother's place of birth,
you whisper good morning.
Okay, next of kin. The first next of kin, put a full name of somebody that you trust or somebody who knows you very well. You can put your brother, your sister, your spouse, friend, fill it there, and then the ID number of the next of kin, the division of your next of kin. The second next of kin, I'm gonna put my sister there, Lisa, VVVV, sister's ID number, Masai Mara, division and location, the relationship, particulars of children, legitimate child, and then the full names of your baby. We're gonna put let's say If you have more kids you wanna add here, you're gonna click on add row, and then it will bring you another column exactly like what we just filled here. So this application must be recommended in this section by a citizen of Kenya who personally knows the applicant but not an immediate relative. So 512256. Now profession, let's just say she's self-employed too. That is a profession, right? Next. Files. So this is I guess one of the last parts, and this was giving me a headache. So this is the thing, I had all these documents, but now when I'm uploading it, it needs it to be below 195 kbs. So most of these documents which were in like JPEG or PDF, they were much above that. We found an app which resizes them immediately. I'm gonna attach the app here. So all you do on this app is you just upload the document. If it's above 195 kb, you upload it, you just click on resize and you download the resized document or format. And let's see, there it is. And then I sign, I put my signature on a paper with a white background, take a photo, resize it. So we're gonna do exactly the same process in all of this. Done. You click done, it uploads. As you can see, we have uploaded all the files here. So we're gonna preview. So that's where you're gonna preview all the details that you entered, just to be sure that there's nothing that's missing. And when you're done, you click on submit, and then it will bring your reference number after you've paid and submitted. And because I'm in the USA, I used my bank details to pay. It's 4,550 Kenyan shillings. When you're done, you just press complete. So I hope this video was beneficial to you, and I'm gonna bring you part 2. Thank you. Remember to like, comment and share, and also subscribe. And until next time, bye.